What is up, YouTube? Today I said I was gonna do this in a different video. So I'll finally do it in this one where I basically said I would explain the trading strategy that I used to get my most recent payout on Tradeify. And just if you guys didn't see that previous video, if I go into here, I believe, and I search up this quarter, what the fuck? What in the world? Oh, last quarter. Huh? Wait, no, it is this quarter. Okay, well, I can take off November. I'll just go to 11. I think I should cover every trade that I placed here. Yeah, right? Mm, let me see. What if I did this? Yeah, so 11-1 was the first trade that I ever placed on this account. And you can see in this chart right here, winning trades 91.18%, losing trades 8.82%, and I don't think I had any break-even trades. It's very close, but um, this is the account that I just took a 3K payout on. As you can see, I'm almost back up to the point payout amount, so another 1.5K in here, and this will be good for another payout. I'm trying to go slow. But basically, a lot of these trades that I was taking was based off an indicator that I got recently. And I just felt like I know a lot of people be searching on the internet and stuff, and I want to say that this is not financial advice. This is literally just me explaining what I used, just pure educational purpose, because I know a lot of people were curious on my trading strategy, and honestly, it's a very simple one. I trade based off momentum. I use the 9 EMA, and I use as of recently I use overlapping fair value gaps and Bollinger Bands, especially as we uh, try to kind of tie that into the 15-minute opening range, and I'll explain. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch screens real quick to TradingView. All right, here we are on TradingView. As you can see, a lot going on in my screen, but I'm basically gonna, um, yeah, show off the indicator. As you can see, my screen has a lot going on, and this is just one of the days where it was super easy to use this for a trade. So these are my list of indicators. Sessions is kind of optional. I just use it because I like it to keep track of New York session. Um, but if I took that out, a little bit cleaner. But basically what I'm focusing on here is the Seihai. So this is an indicator that I got from my friend Sempo, the Sempo trader. I'll leave his channel in the description down below, and direct you, and you guys can use his Discord to direct you guys to, if you want access to this indicator. Again, this is just for educational purposes. I just am showing off the strategy that I used. Nothing more. This is not financial advice. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm barely profitable. I wouldn't even say I'm profitable. These are, sim accounts. These aren't live accounts, whatever. Yeah. Basically, Seihai, what this does is that it tracks overlapping fair value gaps. So I have two instances of it running. Um, And the first one, these are just based off of the templates that I was provided. I use the 1, 3, and the 5-minute overlapping fair value gap as my time frames where I want this indicator to keep track of the fair value gaps. Now down here, this is where the sauce gets made, is where we can group them so that this indicator will show when there's overlapping fair value gaps in the 1, 3, and 5-minute time frame. So right here you can see each group is going to coincide with each one of these, and I just basically have every single combination of these three fair value gaps. And I have this one where all three of them are overlapping to be the brightest. So you can see right here, this is where all three are overlapping. And then the other ones are less brightness, indicating where it's not, all of them. And then it's nice because this indicator also provides Bollinger Bands. And then I have another instance of it running in pink bars, and basically this just shows the same overlapping fair value gaps for the 10, 15, and 30-minute time frames. So let's go into how I use this, right? We all know I'm a momentum trader. I love to use support and resistance levels. And I just chose this day in particular because it's a pretty easy day to kind of go over. So let's see. This was Wednesday, November 27th. I can easily remember a trade that I took here. I took a sell right here, and I took another sell, I think, right here. Did I come to that, you might ask? So this current price, or this current graph, if you were to cut it off, right, you can see price came up here and tapped this overlapping fair value gap and rejected. And this is on a day where at the open we rejected off of a major price level. I have it right here listed at 4-hour support. So as it broke down, that's my first sign. Okay, so we're doing exactly what I thought. We're breaking through to a support and we're going down, right? We're pushing, prices going lower, and now I'm looking for an entry. You guys have seen time and time again in my videos that I love to take top wick entries on sells. So after a big candle like this, I'll take a sell. But that gets a little more difficult when we start chopping, right? We start chopping around right here, but at this around 6:45, we get this overlapping fair value gap that was formed right around here at 6:38, and we have a candle wick right into it and it start to reject. Now, this is where I'm building confluences, right? We just rejected off a major support level. Now we're rejecting off of this overlapping fair value gap. The next thing that I look at is, okay, we're below I believe this is the 20 SMA. Yeah, the 20 SMA. We're below it. That's good. So these are all things that I'm stacking to look for a short position, right? Now around here, now that we crossed this 9 EMA, boom, here's another thing to add on. And building that onto my 15-minute opening range trade, right? You guys can see, you remember, I typically wait for a candle to break below it about 10 points, wait for a top wick, and then I'll take a short. So right here, this is the low, the 15-minute low. And today was something a little bit different. So with this time we're playing off of that level, right? I'm going to take that level as kind of like a magnet. So we just broke below the 9 EMA. This candle opens up with a top wick. This is where I entered my short position right here. So looking at this, putting all the pieces together, rejecting off a level below the 20 SMA, rejecting off an overlapping fair value gap, which is basically just adding on to, like, you know, all these different things that are saying like this is a good spot for price, or not a good spot, but this is a point where price might reject. And me, you guys know I'm a scalp trader. I literally only need 10 points in my trades. Sometimes I'll go for 15 on this trade. I probably didn't even have a stop loss. I probably wasn't even thinking of a stop loss. But oh man, you can see right here, if I expand this, let's say, boom, we rejected off this level, rejected off this level at open, came down, we're below the 20 SMA, below the 9 EMA. This candle comes down, we form a top wick, and then I just need a 10-point candle. Probably the flip of this candle alone would have been 10 points, yeah. And that's probably where I got out. If I had the next candle, boom, I could have, what is that, a total of like 25 points, but with how I trade, I go for a 10-point trade, 15-point trade, and I'm done. And just like that is pretty much a majority of my trades. Throughout this account, you'll pretty much see me wait for a momentum move where everything is lined up. Like, you might say, oh, here it doesn't work because it came up and then it just chopped around here, but it ultimately came back anyways. But we're at this level. I wouldn't have taken this trade because now we're pushing back up to the 15-minute orb, so I would like to see how price reacts here before I enter another trade. And then as you can see, you're also coming off of this overlapping fair value gap. Price never reached it, but you can see that the 15-minute orb here is holding it down, and probably as it came down here, boom, probably would have taken us another sell down here, but I didn't. Actually, I think I did. So I think on my Top Step account, that was the day where I took a short right around here, right after the price came down a bit. And then I took another short for this. I think it's in one of my videos that I showed too, that I have uploaded. So if you look at the 27th of Wednesday, you probably see it. That's literally it. I think for the most part, a lot of my trades have been based off of just finding, stacking different confluences to support price either going up or price going down. And this is just the one of the new things, the new, I guess, indicator that I've added to my rotation to help in that sense, right? It's just adding another confluence, building onto the layers, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Um, Again, this is not financial advice. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm not even a good trader. I just wanted to post this because people were curious what type of trades that I took. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching.